Hello. It's been a while since I've been on my Instagram account, but I have a little bit of a soapbox I want to get on today. If you are not a girly with thin, fine hair, then you may not wish to spend your time watching this video. And FYI, if you are associated with Redken or TG or some of these other companies that have wonderful products, I would appreciate it if you would take into consideration my opinion on the matters I'm about to address. I've been a hairstylist for 38 years. Hopefully that stands for something. I've tried a lot of different companies' products out there, not all of them, but a lot of them. I have my favorites, and over the years, a theme has been rising to the surface again and again when there's a product that I like that works for me and my hair, which I have thin, fine hair. I have a decent amount of hair, but it's very fine. And my clients who have thin, fine hair, these products over and over again seem to be discontinued or reformulated, which you might as well say is discontinued. They'll keep the name, but they do something completely different to it. But I digress. I'm going to have a little cup of coffee here. And by the way, just a extra little tip. This is the best $5 gadget I ever bought. You have one of these? They're great. It's not like I'm showing you anything new, like everybody knows about these things, but I put creatine and a little bit of inulin in my coffee for health purposes, and that thing works great. I just absolutely love it for my coffee. It's a beautiful day here, and my tooth just broke earlier. Great. I'm going to have to see the dentist next week. So I'm testing it with cold drinks and hot drinks to see if I have sensitivity. So far, so good, though. I'm fortunate. Anyway, I'll get back to the point. So listen, Redken, you made a product called Redken Fashion Waves. I don't know if you can see that. Fashion Waves 07. It's a sea salt spray. That's what I like to call them. It says sea salt spray. Yes. It's wonderful. Wonderful. It's strong, gives my hair hold at the root. It gives texture, lots of texture, but it's not crunchy. And it's not heavy. It doesn't make my hair look greasy. It doesn't make my hair look dirty, but it gives enough volume that I can go a few days between shampoos, quite honestly. So a while back, Redken took it upon themselves to repackage. A lot of times this happens with hair companies. They repackage their items. And that's okay. I get it. They're trying to make it look new and fresh and get new new customers to possibly check out their product. But when you say you're going to repackage, and then they repackaged a bunch of them, and then with this product, they came out with a new version of it. I even privately messaged Redken, and they're like, oh, you're going to be so happy, because when we finally come back with this product, after all the other repackaged ones came back, this one was missing. They're like, you're going to be really excited. And I'm like, okay, I'm really excited. So my beauty supply at the time gifted me a bottle because I'm a huge supporter of buying their products. So they gave me one to try out for free, which I thought was really nice of them. And I'm really glad, too, because it was terrible. It's awful. And I'll tell you why. I can tell you exactly why it's awful. Because they reformulated it, I think, to work for people who have thick, coarse, wiry hair. And this is my issue. Thin, fine-haired people are in the minority here in the United States, maybe, I assume, worldwide. Many people have thick, coarse, wiry, naturally curly, naturally frizzy hair. And I get that. So when a big company comes in like L'Oreal and they become the umbrella company for these other startup beauty supply companies, and Redken used to be a small startup company, and it grew and grew and grew. So then L'Oreal eventually comes in and buys them. And then the bean counters take over, the number crunchers. And all they see is the figures of which products sell the most. And ideally, I assume their main goal is to sell as much and make as much money as possible. So them not being hairstylists and clearly not being customers of products for thin fine hair, decide that since maybe the minority of people use products like this, because we are in the minority with our hair type, that it needs to be reformulated so it will appeal to more buyers. So the new stuff they made was gross. It's like an aqua blue, cloudy looking, opaque looking product, and it's slimy on the hair. It's slimy. And it has a weird, funky texture when it's dry. It made my hair look dirty. It made my hair get dirty quicker. It was the worst salt type spray I have ever used, and I have tried a ton of them, a ton. Big thumbs down, Redken. Please don't let your bean counters decide what products get to stay and what products get reformulated or ditched. Like, just because we're in a minority does not mean we don't need products for our hair. And if you are really out there to serve the hairstylists who have customers of all different hair types, then you should provide those products, even if it means you cut back on the production of it because you don't sell as much. So frustrating, so frustrating. Okay, so number one, Redken, I'm really annoyed. I went to your specialist program. I went to your master specialist program. I have been loyal and faithful and still am a faithful user of Redken, all things Redken. Used their color for years and had good results. But this is just getting ridiculous. Like, please, do better. Do better. So another one, and this is just another example I thought I'd show you. Years ago, TG made, in their catwalk line, made a product called Thickening Gel Cream. Your Highness is called. Your Highness Thickening Gel Cream. This is a beautiful product. This is all I have left. Tiny bit of this because I only use it for special occasions because this is it. Once this is gone, it's gone, unless you get on like eBay and pay like $98 for a bottle because somebody out there knows they've got a good thing. Same with this. I've kept this for very special occasions because it's so good. It smelled good. It makes your hair feel thick but still soft. It was fantastic. Do they still have it? No, not for a really long time. So I just wanted to get on here and just touch base with my fine hair girls and let you know what I have found that has been working. So I don't have the bottle with me, but my favorite so far that I've tried of anything that will match up to what this does, what this did, because the new product is bad. And guess what, Redken? People with thicker, coarser, wiry, frizzier hair, they don't need salt spray. They don't need salt spray. They don't want salt spray. Stop trying to make salt spray for thick, coarse, wiry hair. It's crazy. Anyway, the closest one I've found to the Redken product is from Joico. And it's called Inner Joy. It's INNERJOI, like Joico, JOICO. It's their sea salt spray. So if you all are like me and you loved the Redken Fashion Waves 07, try Joico Inner Joy Sea Salt Spray. It's very good. It's got a firm hold. A firm hold at the root, and it gives you that textured feeling at your root. Another one that I found that I really like, especially if you're super thin and fine, and especially if you don't like the feeling of product in your hair at all, Verb. This Verb sea salt spray, it says windswept waves and light texture. This is a very light version of what I usually liked with this one. But what I like about it is you can put it in the hair wet, dry it. There's hardly not much hold there at the root, but it gives a tiny bit of texture. But then you can go in and apply it on your freshly dried hair at the root area, all through the areas you want more lift. Wet it down with it, and then take your blow dryer and re-dry it. You don't have to re-blow dry it with a brush. Just take it at the roots, and it will really, you'll be able to gradually build the lift and the texture. But without stickiness or tackiness or crunchiness. So this is a really good one. I just find that it's not quite strong enough for what I like, and I know a few of my customers feel the same way, but some people I have that really don't like that textured feel of product in their hair, this is a great option. And I know we're talking about sea salt sprays, but on that note, I really wanted to give an honorable mention to K18. They're making some fantastic products. If you know the man that designed these products, he's a genius. He's fantastic. But K18 has made a dry shampoo spritz called Air Wash. And it spritzes on. It's not an aerosol. And it's so light and so clean feeling. So if you have fine hair and you don't like that caked feel or that powdery feel, you don't have all the extra propellants in like an aerosol dry shampoo. If you've got hair extensions and you don't want too much buildup, this K18 Air Wash is amazing. You put it on and you think, oh, it's going to be wet. And then next thing you know it's dry. It's dry and your hair feels light and silky and fresh and clean. So that's what I have to say about that. I hope this helps somebody out there, but mostly I hope somebody with Redken will see it and pass it along, because I just feel like the hairstylist should be heard. Just because a big corporation comes in and buys out these companies, like L'Oreal, doesn't mean that they shouldn't take into consideration the consumers. And first and foremost, the consumers are the hairstylists like me, because we're the ones that recommend their product to our customers. And my customers find it so aggravating, as do I, when a product they love is no longer available to them. So, all right, well, you all have a great day. I'm going to finish my coffee and enjoy the sunshine. And we'll see you next time I have some kind of soapbox to get on.